You really played me like that. That's crazy. 'Cause I loved you for real. No.
Okay, so now we're on our desktop, all right? So we've already generated a song in ChatGPT. We created that song in Suno. We downloaded it to our device. Now I am on a desktop and I'm going to show you how to do a music video. Now the music video, that could be an avatar video or you can do a visual, okay? And I'm going to show you how to do that now. So we're going to click on, you have singing, narrative, visualizer, lyrics. It just is whatever preference you have. I'm going to do singing. Okay. And I'm going to show you how to do the singing. It's simply as simple as that. Is you're doing the same steps for the narrative. The narrative is more so like a visual, not with the AI itself. Okay. So what we're going to do now is we're going to upload that song that we downloaded, okay, from our computer. Okay, so here's the audio. Now, for the sake of this, let me say something. OpenArt AI does take a lot of credits. Okay, that is one negative that I didn't like about it. All right, so when I'm doing my tutorials, or if I might do like a little fun video or something like that and put it on TikTok, I always go and stream it and trim it to about 1 minute because I don't want it to take all my credits. That's one thing I don't like about OpenArt, is that this is really good if you're just wanting, you have digital AI artists and stuff like that. That's not really my field. I dabbed in it because I wanted to learn it. I love learning new things and things like that. But if you are a digital AI artist, right, you see all these females out here, you hear these songs that are, being created with these AI rap artists and AI R&B artists, stuff like that. This is what you're seeing, okay? So say for instance, we have the audio. So we got our audio uploaded. Okay. Then we're going to go down here and we're going to say which one we want to choose. This is good because you could choose an AI that's already generated like these. I actually used him for my son's birthday video, right? Or you can use yourself. I'm just going to use me for the sake of it, right? So you can use yourself to generate the full video. You can do outfit changes, but for this one, I'm just going, you know what? Yeah, I am going to say yes. Okay. Set the scene. She is in her house, upset and pissed off that her boyfriend has cheated on her. She is ready for revenge. Okay. And that's how we're going to do it. Match the character. If you're trying to do social media, you want to do 916. That's what I normally do. I don't really worry about advanced stuff like that. Again, these are always going to be basic with me. Okay. Now, the good thing about this is that you can do a preview storyboard. All right. Now, as you can see, it takes credits. I'm not paying for no more damn credits. Okay. So I'm going to give you one that has already generated that I did previously. Okay. You can also choose to, go blindly in it and create the full video and do $14.95 credits. But I always like to preview it because you can actually change up your storyboard. If you don't like the images it generated, you can, let it know what edits you wanted to make before you create the full video. And I highly recommend utilizing that feature before you do anything and using all those credits. Okay. All right. So for the sake of this tutorial, all right, I'm going to use one that I had put together a while back. Okay. And this is one that I did a while back. This one was called, okay, and this is called using an AI to sing the song. Now, there's some images really like, look like me, but this was my basic one. Like I was just learning. Look at my hair, y'all. It just looked like a hot mess. Okay, so these are just the basics. This is kind of like the trial and error. All right, I had this one. I did it my daughter for my. This is a narrative. Actually, no. This is another AI. And again, it was just okay. So that's another one. Now I'm going to give you a narrative one. Okay, this is a narrative. I'm going to do it to my son. Okay, so again, that's a rapper one, right? Your narratives may have the artist in there, but it's going to be narrative. This is a narrative, not rapping. It's just a visual. So that's what you can do when it comes to creating your music. You can do a narrative, you can do a visual with the artist on there. There's so much you can do, y'all. Here's another one that I did. This one is a bit messed up because I didn't finish it. It was pissing me off. So this one is another like a trial and error for me because first of all, I didn't like the body, and this is when I first started. This was like back in the 9th of January, y'all. And as I said, as we learn, we have to make those edits to our bodies and things like that. I did not like this because I'm not tiny like that and things like that. But now that I have access to more, luxury tools and stuff like that, it could be better. But again, this is only if you want you're a digital, artist. You want to do some music, you want to release music and stuff like that on social media. This is going to be the best tools to use. Okay, ChatGPT, Suno, and OpenArt AI. That's the ones that I highly recommend when you're doing your music videos and your narratives because you can see the storyboard before you create the full song. Okay, so I hope this helps. Like I said, I'm gonna show you a couple more. This is another narrative. Okay, there are gonna be glitches here and there. That's why it's good to do the storyboard because you can edit. All right. All right, y'all. So that is how you create your song in Suno and ChatGPT and then make it come to life in OpenArt AI. And here is a visual of a storyboard that I did previously, okay? This is how it looks. So you're able to edit the images and regenerate a new image that you can then add to your video that you're about to generate. Okay, and here is an example that I did previously for a narrative video. Okay, it's the same exact format, but instead of you seeing the artist actually rap or sing themselves, it just gives you visual scenes that relates to the song that you're about to generate. Okay, so this is what we're going to do, the same exact thing. So I'll skip those steps, okay, and we're just going to go ahead and generate the storyboard. This is the storyboard. You can edit, change up whatever you need to change up, okay? And this is the difference between the narrative and then the regular singing video, all right? And that's how it looks. So if you have any further questions, let me know in the comments, and I will be more than happy to help.